How's it going, guys? Don's Reviews back again. Today I'll be reviewing Under the Dome Season 1, Episode 12, called Exturgent Circumstances. Now, before I say anything else, I just want to say that my reviews do contain spoilers, so if you have not seen it yet, do not watch this video. Or watch it first and then watch it. But, yeah. So, this episode was okay. It was not as good as last week's episode. But you learn a little bit of stuff. You get to see what happens to Barbie after he's been captured, and you can kind of tell what's gonna happen. Like when Barbie, like at the end when he's like, "No, not guilty." You kind of know he's gonna say that, or else he would just be plotting to Big Jim's plan, and he would just basically be killed. Because why wouldn't they kill him? He was guilty of he just said he was guilty for killing all those men and women, and it would just be stupid not to. And another reason why I was almost positive he wasn't going to do that was because if he did, for some reason, do that, then this whole series to me would have just not been worth it. No, forget what I just said there. But basically, Barbie is essentially the main character, to my perspective. Others could probably say that he isn't and have good reasons, but I feel that Barbie is probably the main character of the series, and having him be killed off would just not be right. I mean, of course, there have been main characters that die in TV shows, but I just couldn't see him dying. I mean, because he's like the main character. I've seen like main characters die, like Big Jim. He's pretty big in this series, but I could see him dying in the next episode because, yeah, because Linda knows about the mini dome. She's definitely gonna wanna try and figure out what it is and how to get the dome down if she really thinks that it can happen. And so she's probably gonna try to make Junior, Angie, Nori, and Joe probably try and kill Big Jim. If she finds out that Big Jim is lying, then she might definitely try to do that, which could lead to Big Jim's death next episode, which I do feel is a high possibility that Big Jim could die, and I just think that that is probably going to be our major character death, because in most shows and the season finale there are some big character deaths. Either that or, well, either one like pretty big character death, that or like a lot of mini character deaths. Because in Revolution Season 1, Nora died in the very end, and that was pretty big. So, yeah, and yeah, so I think Big Jim's gonna die next episode. That's my prediction. But I have to talk about how stupid Junior is. He really fell for that again. That's maybe the 5th time he's fallen for one of Angie's love tactic plans, and wow, he's not very smart. And another thing I realized, there's been multiple fights between Barbie and what's his face and Junior. Junior can't win. He might get the first blow on Barbie, but there's no way that Junior could win in a fight. I mean, yeah, he got the first hit on Barbie this episode, but then Barbie just went around and just knocked him hard. And yeah, so that was cool. I mean, I've realized that Junior, I mean, yeah, he's a cop, but he's just a kid. How old is he? 17 maybe? 16. He was going to a prom, so it's probably either 16 or 17. Wait, was it a prom? Yeah, I think it was, yeah, it was prom. But, yeah, so, he's not, like, I'm sure he's not fully worked out and stuff, and, yeah, so he's not gonna beat Barbie in a fight no matter what, until he gets maybe 5 years older or whatever, once he gets into his prime. Yeah, but until then, Barbie, he shouldn't try to beat Barbie. He should probably just try to get Linda and back up to try to stop Barbie. And The whole, and yes, I understand why they tried to do it, but I don't think they would actually try to, that Big Jim would kill Barbie if, no, not Big Jim would kill Barbie. Big Jim would kill Julia if she woke up, because if he just doesn't tell her about this whole thing and made sure that no one got near her, including Junior, because I'm sure if she woke up, she would tell Junior that someone shot her, and I'm pretty sure that Junior would ask who, and she would say some girl, and Junior would probably say that his dad said that Barbie shot her. So, I mean, I don't know if they made a right choice making it so that Barbie rescues her, but I don't know. It's hot right now. It's like really hot. But yeah, so I think that if they let Junior just be with her until she awakes, then I think Big Jim might finally have someone to like go up against, because Junior has some power, and if he finds out, then I'm sure will tell people, and actually might end up killing Big Jim next episode, just like the Dome probably does want. And yes, and yeah. Now I gotta talk about the four hands, especially Joe, Nori. Yeah, especially Joe and Nori, because they lent it to their friend's house. Uh, what's his face? Ben? Yeah, Ben. And Linda finds out. I don't know if that was smart, letting Linda know. I mean, find out. Because she was in a police car. How obvious could it be that there's a police car somewhere around your neighborhood where you were recently, like, accused of some violation? Just to go in your friend's house and everything like that. But I'm wondering if that main dome was actually giving sound off to just the people that wanted to, or to everyone just in general, because it didn't sound like Linda really, that Linda really didn't hear it, and Big Jim, no, not Big Jim, and Joe, Ben, Nori, they could probably seem like they could hear it pretty good, especially Ben. He's like, fire, even though it was not fire. So yeah. So I don't know. I think that's smart, because how long can they keep it a secret, especially now that Big Jim has an idea that they are suspicious because they have some kind of egg. All he knows is it's an egg. He doesn't know about the mini dome, because he shot that girl, because they found out that he was able to kill the priest because she heard it over a radio broadcast. And that was a really big spoiler, but I already told you, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch it. Okay. So, yes. I think that was smart. Although, yeah, I think that was a good idea. People are going to start to know about this main dome, and I'm guessing it's going to start to have a pretty big significance in the next episode and probably the season after that, because I seen the promo. I watched the promos, and I don't review them because it's not very long. Although I'm gonna mention it because it was a pretty decent promo. It told you some stuff that looks like it's gonna happen. It looks like Barbie is gonna be trialed for to be hung. I don't think he's gonna be hung, although there's a chance. Of course, there's a chance for everything. But yeah, I think that I've basically covered it all. I think Julia's probably going to tell everybody, or going to try to tell everybody, that Barbie was not the one who shot her. And I think that Big Jim is going to die next episode. Those are my predictions for next episode. I hope they're right. Sorry this is a day late. I mean, I tried, but I just couldn't get it up yesterday. But other than that, I'm probably going to have to give this episode an 8.7 out of 10. I liked it, although it wasn't as good as last week's episode. Last week's episode was probably the best episode we've had so far. Although, holy crap! For next week's episode, it's probably going to be awesome. It's going to have to be awesome. But like I said, you never know what's going to happen with Stephen King writing, but whatever. I've gone on long enough. Sorry this was delayed, but yeah. That's the end of this review, guys. I hope you look forward to the next one, where we will be reviewing Under the Dome, Season 1, Episode 13, the Season 1 finale, called... I don't have any idea. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you look forward to the next one. This is Now Reviews, and I'm saying bye as soon as I'm losing my voice.